Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of our Random Talks. Today we will talk about the video game Star Trek Legends that just has come out on PC a short while ago. And I always have been interested in, it's for me, it's a lazy, simple game. And sometimes you need that. But first, a note of the host of this episode podcast. I would appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family. Now, what is Star Trek Legends all about? Well, engaged in an epic storyline for control of the mysterious Nexus and the fate of the universe as players step into the role of their favorite Star Trek heroes and villains in the hit franchise official team-based RPG. Star Trek Legends is one of those games I didn't know I needed in my life until I saw it. Captains and crew from every generation of the show coming together in a turn-based role-playing game. Dr. Floss does Final Fantasy, the God Dragon's Quest. You get the picture essentially. An idea I'm astonished I didn't dream of sooner. It's not exactly that, obviously, but to my surprise, placing Star Trek characters into an RPG like this works. Together, characters' quirks translate into abilities pretty well, as combat sees you trade blows with Romulans, Klingons and other notable factions during a series of away missions. Battles are simple but snappy affairs. Each encounter takes 30 seconds to a minute to complete, and thought you can brute force your way through a fair amount of them. Things get interesting when you explore its range of buffs and status effects. My favorite is Moral, where not only can foes flee from battle if demoralized enough, but can see you follow up with a bonus attack if you in particularly high. For example, I've engineered my party so McCoy gives Riker a stim as at the start of the battle, so after he sprays the field with bullets to clear away most adversaries in one go. Worf or Torres will likely then wait in to pick up any stragglers at set up which is carrying me through most battles so far. That's not to say you can rest on your laurels. You can't revive fallen crewmen between missions. So keeping an eye on high health bars and having your doctor on standby is essential. If things to go away, the 5 to 10 minutes length of each run means it's little bother to try again. And simple branching paths which can open up new routes based on your team composition means you can do things a little different next time. Meanwhile, the overacting story is pretty light. There's some woolly promises of the Nexus returning and timelines coming together, but when the end result is Worf having to explain who the Cardassians and the Borg are to a confused Burnham, you're more than happy to go along for the ride. The away missions are good fun, but where I'm butting heads with Star Trek Legends is the systems around them. This is a game that was seemingly designed to be free to play at some point. Whatever things changed when it came to Apple Arcade, which forbid microtransactions, or whatever there still are release planned with them, I don't know. But still means jumping through hoops and waiting a time to unlock certain characters and abilities. I have to say, I don't play it from Apple because I play from Windows and well, I played from Steam. And like I said in the beginning, this game is very simple and you can um, choose what you do and what a storyline is gonna be, but also like um, the action you take in a away team and also in the battle. And but sometimes what I do is just when there is a battle, I will push just the play button, so it's gonna be fast forward and you don't have to wait for a time or whatever. So that's what I do. Apparently, this what I'm reading out loud now is from someone who plays on a different device. So, but yeah, I do like the storyline. I do like the things. It's getting harder each episode you're going through, and at the moment, I believe it's just about 8 or 9 episodes. I don't know if it is coming to more. On Steam at the moment, it's the whole game for about 15-16 pounds, and it is fun just to have an easy and relaxed game. If you are compare it with Star Trek Online, this is super easy. Meanwhile, the overacting story is pretty light. Hold on. The away missions are good fun, but yeah, I already got that. Sorry, guys. um, okay. Some of these things I don't mind. I enjoy lining up crew members to go on shuttle missions while I'm not playing for bonus rewards and resources, and that is one thing I really like to do because it's easy to do and get resources. So I always put one shuttle mission in for like 12 hours and you get a lot of stuff. But others, such as cooldowns on store purchase, which can help level your party, can feel like artificial ways to slow down progress. There also are gacha system for unlocking new crew members, which I'm torn on. True, the game doles out enough decent characters through story missions, achievements, and seasonal events without needing to rely on it. A second view, at least early in the game, appeared to be locked behind it, which is frustrating when you're looking to amass your fantasy away team. At the very least, the resources it requires, which is again earned entirely in the game, flows in steadily so you can try your luck regularly. And the system takes place in the transporter room, each character taking a few moments to materialize each time. Admittedly, a pretty nice touch. Yeah, I do like that. I really like that. I will go in the end after this intro. I will show you some of it so you can see where him and me are talking about. At the very least, the resource is required, which is again crappy. I already good at that. As it stands, a handful of hours in, I'm getting along with Star Trek Legends freemium, but not system well enough. So much that they only occasionally get in the way of a game that otherwise faces a target to my interest. With more event and missions on the way, I'm interested to see how expensive the roster can get, but at the very least, I won't stop until Janeway, who is for the record the best captain, beats the odds and finally beams into my ship. Well, to be honest, he has some points, but there are also points that, like I said, on Steam it's just about £16 for the whole game. I don't know if they are going to expand it with more episodes, I don't know. But I think we have to wait and see. Of course, this is a game that I only believe for PC. I don't know if they do it for console yet. But it's a fine. It's. I always say it's a mix between Star Trek Resurgence and Starfleet Command, which is, I believe, one for PC and one for mobile. But I do like the storyline. I noticed that it's getting harder how much you play. I'm just doing it on normal yet because it's just come out. Let me check when it has come out on Steam. On Steam, it's been aired in February of this year, 20th February, and there is a update a few days ago on the 25th of March. Let me see, on Steam you have a demo version and you have the real version, and the demo version is free. So I'm going to start up the game for you guys so you can see what the game is. So it's going to be continuing now on like a video. So welcome back, guys. I'm going to show you a bit what Star Trek Legends is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the beginning so you can follow the storyline. Like I said, it's an easy, maybe too low initiative to play, because it's very, I'll just say it, it's very low action in that way. So this is the ship where you're on. This is yours is an Artemis, and I must say I do like it. And like I said in the intro, this game is a mix between Starfleet Command and Star Trek Resurgence. I will go do Star Trek Resurgence again pretty soon, I think. So this is the ship, and this is the begin string. What you see is this is what you all get in the end. This is, by the way, the full game. Let me see what the shuttle is. Just 5 hours still. This is one way to get resources. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to play the first episode again. For now, we have 8 episodes. I don't know if there is going to be more, but we will see. Like I said, this is a game that just come out on PC, and in one way I really enjoy it because it's not that hard to play, like for example Star Trek Online. Alright, first episode. Because this is not and that's one thing that I don't like about, and that is that the text or what the characters are saying, it will not be sung out loud. So what I'm going to do now, hold on. Hey, Vicus. Okay. Helps the bones at last because he is, like you said, I got the gold, I got Data, I got Morta, Jordy, you know, and a lot of others that you see. I even got Cisco. So you can get a lot. Hold on, let me show you the crew. That's better. Alrighty, so we got War, Burnham, McCoy, Riker, the Goon, Data, Mortok, Colburn, Ahura, Kira, Scotty, Saru. Well, if you're going down, we got a lot more. So this is what you all can learn, like the Valkyrie, 7, Captain Kerr, Picard, and there's a lot more to get. Hey, no, what's the Crusher? Elnor, Pike, Sulu. No! Okay, I didn't know that. But okay, we can do that later on before we go. Okay, you can do with the combat, you can do two things. One, you choose yourself what you let the character do, or you can just play it already. Like little video, it's going to be fast. It's about a combat battle is between 30 seconds and 1 minute, something like that, if you are doing it correctly. So I'm going to do it like that. So we're going to fight the Romulans now. So thanks for responding to my distress call. I don't know where I am or how I got here, but the locals aren't very friendly. Destroy the intruder. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So this is what you see is what you can do yourself. This is how more you play it, how farther you become, how more. Serious. So this is what you can do. You're the users Artemis? I don't know that name, but I'm glad you are here. Something's preventing me from beaming out. Sabotaging the ship's warp core solved the problem. Can you send over any crew to help me? Good to see. Wait, a Klingon in Starfleet uniform? You would mock a fellow officer? I'm just glad you're on my side. One minute, I'm on the Discovery investigating a strange energy ribbon. The next, I'm fighting along a Klingon. I hope I didn't inhale some of Stammet's spores. These names are unknown to me, but this energy ribbon you speak of, I encountered one too before finding myself here. We can discuss it later. Let's get to engineering and shut down their warp core. So, this is an exploration. Cardassian technology is no more advanced than Starfleet's. We should be able to disable their warp core easily. What's a Cardassian? So I just told you, it is quite easy to do. The only thing is, the options you got is making the story. So most of the time I play 400%, so I do the mission 2 or 3 times, so I get 100% and get different options. Artemis, we're ready to beam out of here. The Cardassians are attempting to block our signal. We must hold them off until we can safely transport. It's always like the background of the story or what's happening. I'm picking up life signs about the base, around the base. Energy readings show traces of an attack. Could be the Cardassians. Any sign of Starfleet crew out there? Not yet. Atmospheric ionization could be blocking a precise reading from our tricorders. We should prepare for battle. The Cardassians will not show mercy. So, this is the point that you get resources, so you can make your gear and character stronger. I've located supplies. It seems they were left behind by the Cardassians. Why? That is protomatter. We can use that to upgrade or unlock new skills. Cardassians. You're not real. You're ghosts, like the others. Are all your Cardassians just paranoid? Stand down and we will get your medical assistance. We won't fall for any more of your Federation tricks. Fire at will. Another battle. I am Gul Dukat, commander of the Cardassian forces, stationed here. We will not fall prey to any more deception. I declare this base and its personnel to be property of the Cardassian Union. Your specters will not stand in my way. Surrender your weapons or be destroyed. Klingons do not surrender. Typical Worf. As you wish, soldiers. Weapons ready. Yikes. We're still stronger than you guys. What the devil are these Cardassians going on about? Ghosts? We must reach the Federation base. We are almost there. Odd, I'm still not reading any life signs. These bodies. Their wounds don't look like they were caused by those Cardassians' weapons. Commander Burnham of the USS Discovery, hailing Federation outpost, please respond. I repeat, this is Commander Burnham. We must assume the worst. The Cardassians may have penetrated the facility defenses. Let's regroup on the Artemis and plan our next move. Unknown personal detected. Error. Memory circuit compromised. Damned thing. It's going haywire. Look like we'll have to find our own way in. I suggest we cut through the door. It's the most direct approach. Or I can override the door security protocols. A more cautious approach might be better. The choices you make during missions can affect their outcomes, unlocking new rewards or alternate paths. I've managed to override the door controls. I've also reactivated the base defense system. We should be somewhat protected if there's any danger ahead. Finally, a friendly face. Can you tell us what happened here? Hostile entities detected. Engage in countermeasures. They are hardly friendly, Doctor.
Yes.
This must be what the Cardassians were talking about. They're ghosts. It's the damnedest thing. One moment they're here, the next they vanished. Could they be some form of holographic projection? Hopefully we'll find the answers deeper inside the base. I'm accessing the complex database. This is a research facility working on something named Project Talos. That would explain the ghost. These scientists must have been inspired by Talosians' illusions. I've had first-hand experience with them. All too real. As in Talos 4, but travels to that planet forbidden by Starfleet. Blame Spock. You know that aggravating Vulcan too? It's a long story. Chief Scientist Personal Log. We have made a breakthrough with Project Talos. Exposing the central logic circuits to various threat scenarios has increased its combat effectiveness by 72.3%. Talos, how are you doing today? All systems are operating with 99.2% of normal parameters. My staff has expressed ethical concerns about subjecting such an advanced artificial intelligence to repeated traumatic combat scenarios. I have to remind them that it's still a computer, not a human being, even considering our recent modification and recording. I have located the storage chest, but I'm having difficulties opening. The mechanism is most aggravating. Don't look at me, I'm a doctor, not a locksmith. Let me take a look. I have a knack for these kinds of things. Calculating threat level. Engaging intruders.
Enjoy.
Tricorder scans indicate that these are definitely holograms, but I've never seen one so sophisticated. Holodecks have yet to be invented in your time, obviously. These holograms appears to be some form of automatic defense system. They must be generated from somewhere deeper inside the base. Security breaches in Sector E23. Searching for countermeasures. Stand by. Response found. Experience indicated a 96.32% chance of successful removal of intruders. I recognized her. It is Captain Jane of the USS Voyager. Let us hope this imitation is not as formidable as the captain herself.
Yes.
Do you think Janeway was involved in this? Impossible. There's nothing else at work here. Something nefarious. We should regroup back on the ship. Burn them to Artemis. Treat to beam up. Next one. So you have to go through a lot of combat. Deploying defensive countermeasures, shields to full power. They've got a mobile force field emitted protecting them. I have found another terminal. The files have been partially deleted, but this facility was run by Section 31. Who the devil are they? Section 31 is a clandestine group within Starfleet. They are prepared to do anything to protect the Federation. This base was testing a new form of tactical computer. They discovered an experimental processor capable of granting the device a more human response. That sounds suspiciously like an emotion chip. it can have unpredictable results. They were trying to use it to predict the behavior of biological life forms, creating a machine that knows how to think, then using that against us. But what about the researchers that we are here? Where are they now? Thank you for opening the doors. We lay claim to this base for the Cardassian Union. Stop firing at us, you idiots. We're flesh and blood, same as you. I suggest conversing them after we incubated them, Doctor.
Oh boy.
We are near the central core. How should we proceed? Looks like the left path leads to the medical bay. We might find some more biometric gel there. I found another terminal. The encryption is extremely secure. I don't know if we'll be able to hack it. So as you see, you got now more choices. You got to hack, you got the advance to the med bay. I'm going to the med bay because that's easier. Gathering medical supplies would be wise. I believe we have not fought our last battle here. If this is Starfleet program, it will be programmed to obey our orders. Computer, this is Lieutenant Worf of the USS Enterprise. Cease all aggressive activities at once. Command not accepted. Primary protocol is protecting the central core. Talos must survive.
Yes. True style.
Continuous simulation N33B. Experience indicates chance of Starfleet intruder survival at 0.007%. All intruders must be determinated. Talos must survive. Stop attacking us. We're Starfleet officers, even the Klingon. Thank you, Doctor. I think. We should return to the Artemis before attempting to disable the core. It will be heavily protected. We're almost at the core. Be careful. I am more than ready to end this. Whoops. I found another personal log. Emergency log. Talos is no longer following our commands. A mysterious power surge in the core has Talos is stuck in a feedback loop. It thinks our threats response to scenarios are real. It's trying to purge the base using the ADH programs. I've sent out a distress call, but I don't know how much longer we can. Transmission terminated. This blasted machine killed everyone. It can distinguish between a simulation and reality. Operation parameters uncertain. Extreme measures taken to protect central core. Talos must survive. Stand down, Talos. Hostile entities encountered. Upgrading threat level to Epsilon Orange. Generating defensive measures. You just had to go and irritate the damn thing.
True style.
Sorry, overkill. Hostile entities have access core, threat level at maximum. Searching files for counter. Searching. Destination. Tactician required. Expect leaderships required. Searching Starfleet files. Subcategory Commander. I think he's trying to find someone strong enough to defeat us. And the results, of course, and this is where you get Riker in your team. Results. William T. Riker, first officer of the USS Enterprise. Riker is a trusted friend, but we must remember that these are only holograms.
True style.
So weak.
And that was Riker. Error. System compromised. Purging excess energy. Defenses will reactive in 572 seconds. The core is unprotected. We must strike now. This machine is responsible for the death of everyone involved in its creation. It's too dangerous. We've got to destroy it. Perhaps. But on my Enterprise, Commander Data was an android with an intelligence matching that of Talos, and I was honored to call him my friend. Talos seeks to preserve itself. Is that not a sign of scientists? Sorry. First a Klingon officer, now a robot. What's going into Starfleet in the future? This energy seems to corrupting the system. If we purge it, we can restart Talos and give him a second chance. So, you see, emotion chip, attack, and the system repair. So I'm going to for the system repairs. I've purged the excess energy from the system and triggered a restart of Talos' core systems. Keep your fingers crossed. The system is coming back online. Here goes nothing. System online. Identifying Starfleet personnel. Welcome to Talos Base, Dr. McCoy. At least it's learned some manners. Well, disable the distress call. You will be left alone for a long time, Talos. System diagnostic in progress. Searching for new directives. Thank you for your assistance. I'm reading a powerful energy source inside the machine. Let me see. Ah, there's some sort of device inside the housing. Perhaps this is an experimental processor they mentioned. I don't know. I have never seen anything like it before. Including the energy pouring out of it appears similar to the ribbon in space that trapped us here in the Nexus. You're right, man. Let's bring it back to the ship. With any luck, it might tell us more about this damn dimension. Dr. McCoy, a pleasure to hear your voice, and you as well, Michael, after all this time. Wait, you two know each other? How? A story for another time. Unfortunately, Captain Kirk is missing. The shuttle he was aboard has finished. Long-range scans detect a Federation distress signal on Trigon 7? Yeah, the planet you are orbiting. It could be from the captain. Your assistance is locating him would be appreciated. Enterprise out, so I'm going to... What, that's really him? Was it Spock? No, his resonance signature is consistent with the Nexus. The real Spock is still out there, somewhere. Then he is no more than a phantom. Still, we do not know if the Kirk he described is real or not. We should investigate. Have you found the human whose signal we intercepted? No, the commander won't be pleased. Wait, over there, Federation dogs. The commander will be happier when we bring her prisoners of war. Weapons ready.
Glory.
Romulans. If they are searching for Captain Kirk, he is in great danger. First time I've ever seen one. There's been no contact with them since the war ended a century ago. Count yourself lucky, my Empress was the first to see them. Since then, I wish they'd kept their distance. While Trigger shows a storm blowing in, we'd better move quickly. How do you know Spock anyway? Were you students together at the Vulcan Science Academy? We're siblings, Doctor. And before you ask, I was adopted. You do seem like a little green-blooded.
Move away.
So weak.
I'm detecting a Starfleet beacon from within that shuttle. No sign of Jim. He must still be out there. We should check the shuttlecraft logs. We should proceed with caution and scan the area. There may be more Romulans cloaked nearby. Okay. I'm detecting more Romulans approaching. Get ready to defend yourself. Stop. This is far as you go. What have you done with Captain Kirk? The captain is in a very good hands, but it is a pity you will never see him again.
So weak. My strength.
True style.
Well, sounds like he's alive, at least. But for how long? In Romulan hands, we must find him. Spoke to Artemis away team. I must commend your efforts. You have handled the situation with near Vulcan precision. Our scans indicate another Romulan encampment within several kilometers of your present position. It is likely they are holding Captain Kirk nearby. You fools run blindly towards your deaths. Empty words from a coward's mouth. To battle!
Through glory.
Sub-Commander, what is your status? Respond. And of course, there we have Sela. Sela, you bring dishonor to the name of Tasha Yar. I'm working for the good of my people. I haven't betrayed them like you have. You fool, you're trapped in this Nexus, just like we are. Nexus? What nonsense is this? She doesn't know. What if she's part of this place? Enough of this. Where's Captain Kirk? If you value your lives, you will forget your captain. Farewell. I can't imagine we'll meet again. A Romulan encampment, hastily abandoned. We should search it for clues to Kirk's location. That device over there looks like a comms unit. I will try to hack it. It looks... Alright, can we go? Supplies, table, or jamming the beacon? I think we're going to go to jam the beacon. I think I remember it. The Romulans have purged the files, but I've been able to restore fragments of the log. Looks like they were in contact with an unidentified vessel. No doubt cloaked, conveniently out of sight. I found Sela's position as well. If we hurry, we might be able to reach Captain Kirk before they leave the planet. Right in the demand shot. And who do we have there? Sheila. You again. I'm surprised you were able to sneak up on our position. How positively Romulan of you. You won't get away with this. Hand over Captain Kirk. Should I be threatened by that? By a doctor? Your self-righteous bores me. Let's get this over with.
True style. True glory.
Wait! Hold your fire. Your mother would have fought until the end. My mother was a fool who died running away. You should know that while we were busy skimmering, Captain Kirk was assured of world. He safely aboard a warbird as we speak. To where? What are you devilish planning? He's of no value to us. To others, however, he's a tantalizing prize. You will tell us Captain Kirk's location. Very well. There's no way you're going to save him. He's being held by Romulan High Command as a prisoner of war. The Empire is planning to exchange him for an alliance with the Gorn. I would hurry if I were you. The Gorn aren't known for their hospitality, eh? And there are the Gorn. What is that? You wouldn't have met one of yet, but Jim Kirk did. They called the Gorn. That's the noise. It seemed the Universal Translator is having difficulties with the Gorn language. He is challenging us to battle. Prepare yourself.
True glory.
So weak.
Wow, you speak Gorn? Not especially, but as a Klingon warrior, one has a knack for reading between the lines. I'm picking up a Romulan transmission originating nearby. It must be the unit escorting Captain Kirk. Maybe, let me see if I can intercept the signal. Proceed to the destination location. We look forward to meeting with your ambassador in person. Be wary of pests that may interfere with your meeting. Tomalak out. That is Tomalak, a Romulan commander. My enterprise has several accounts with him. He is duplicitous and will stop at nothing to meet his goal. Commander Tumlock has ordered you eliminated. Federation pests.
Enjoy.
So weak.
I have found a piece of Romulan technology. It seems to be the source of the transmission. I might be able to access it and replay more of their communications. I'm picking up Gore life signs over that bridge. They might lead to us to Jim.
Yes.
So weak.
Yes.
Just ahead, keep your voices down. There's something happening. Something is right. I see Romulans and Gorn. We have made good on our promise to deliver Kurt. Now, do we have your support? The next father appreciates your gift as he approached the great shedding. Is using a translator device. I'm surprised the Gorn have a tool meant for diplomacy. The one known as Kirk is on his way to the next father's base, but before we speak further, I assume the Federation troops stalking behind those rocks aren't your allies. My apologies, we will see to this intrusion. you think this is over? My warbird waits in orbit. I will return and blast you to atoms. Dramatic fellow. He's right out of one of those old Earth serial Sulu loves so much. Spock to Artemis awaiting. We've been following the situation from here. With Tomalak's defeat, we've been able to intercept Romulan transmissions indicating where the Gorn are holding Captain Kirk. I will send you to the coordinates. It is imperative we reach the captain before it is too late. Captain Kirk must be nearby, but among these rocks, it's like finding a needle in a proverbial haystack. Can you try tracking his communicator? He might have managed to hide it when he was captured. It's working. He's close.
So weak.
What on earth happened to them? It's Jim! Jim happens to them. We should scan this area to see which way he went. One of the Gorn is still alive. Perhaps he will have knowledge of Captain Kirk. I'm no herpetologist, Mr. Worf, but maybe there was something I can do for him. Well, it's a minor miracle. Looks like he will put through. He's pointing east. That might be the direction to Captain escaped to.
So weak.
So the Gorn brought you here as well. You will hand over your equipment or we will take it from you. We are hardy prisoners. We are here for my friend. First one to bring down the clearing gets his bad lad.
So weak. March straight.
Jim, is that you, man? Bones, I have never been happier to see you. But what on earth are you doing here? Who are your friends? Commander Berman of the USS Discovery. It is a pleasure, Captain. And I'm Lieutenant Worf of the Enterprise. It's an honor, Captain. I studied your exploit at the Academy. They were most impressive. The USS Discovery? A Klingon? On the Enterprise? An Enterprise from the future, Jim. Whatever we ended up has scrambled the timeline. That would explain Romulans and the Gorn working together. Follow me. You've got a lot of work to do. Well, he sure looks like the real deal. Worf, what do you say? Tell me that it's Jim over there. I'm afraid not, Doctor. It's another one of the Nexus creations. But I believe we should follow him. Let us see how this plays out. What you're not going to see now is that Jim Kirk actually fight together with you to the Gorn. These are the Gorn I gave the slip. Cunning devils. Let's take them by surprise. What? No makeshift dynamite this time?
True style.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. I'm glad to see you are well, Captain. Spock, it's good to hear your voice, but we're not leaving yet. The Gorn and the Romulans are planning something. Captain, we must regroup before they enact their plan. We must be prepared when they make their move. Alright guys, this was a bit that I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoy the storyline, and I hope also that you guys enjoy the game. Like I said, it is very easy to play, but it is oh wait till I almost forgot. So we're going to do 1, 2. Let's see what we got. Seriously? That's not what I wanted. But okay. One command. again, Balana. Alright. That was it. So I hope you like it. And well, maybe you want to try it yourself. Like I said, on Steam you have the demo. That is free. And the full version of it will be in like about 15-16 pounds. Thank you for listening and watching. And join me in 2 weeks for a new episode of Arena Talks. The next episode is about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That has been aired on Disney Plus. Good series, love it. But I'm going to rewatch again for this episode. You can find the Arena Talks podcast on Spotify, Anchors, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, on the on the YouTube channel, and the Facebook group. I also have 2 other podcasts called the Dutch Ready Room Podcast and Ghost Talking Trek. The Dutch Ready Room Podcast is a podcast for all Dutch Trekkies and is in my native language, Dutch. You can find the Dutch Ready Room Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Ghost Talking Trek is a Trek podcast that I used to do with my good friend Amanda, but since she passed away, I'm doing the podcast alone. So I'm still looking for another Trek friend who will and have the time to recap with me every 2 weeks an episode of Star Trek. At the moment, I am recapping the season 3 of Star Trek TNG. I will see you next time.